Welcome, Phosphor Dot friends. We are back with more Intellivision action, another old favorite. This one released just before the end of 1982, and by a company that had a habit of releasing some really awesome games for the Intellivision. And often what they would do is they would kind of take the Odyssey 2 approach to game development, which was borrow someone else's idea, change it up just enough to keep the lawyers off your back, release it under a different name. This is Imagic's Beauty and the Beast, and it's really kind of one of the definitive climbing games on this system. So, and also for my money, I think this is where a large part of the idea for Fix-It Felix Jr. was borrowed. Lucky. Yeah, you're not wrong. Whoops. Good job. Obviously, what we are trying really hard not to be here is Donkey Kong. Because, of course, Coleco had the cartridge rights to Donkey Kong, and game over. Only 600 points. Wow. Usually do a little bit better than that. Let's try it again. Coleco had the cartridge rights to Donkey Kong locked up, and they did, in fact, do a version of Donkey Kong for the Intellivision that may have been even less audio-visually impressive than the much-loved but very basic version for the Atari 2600. So, what Beauty and the Beast did for the Intellivision was give it a good climbing game in something of the same vein as Donkey Kong, without it being Donkey Kong. Now, I don't think anyone was under any illusion as to what Beauty and the Beast was humping the leg of, basically, but it was far enough, it was differentiated enough from Donkey Kong to survive the legal smell test, I suppose. Oh, game over. Well, I got further, slightly further. 1,000 points and a little over halfway up the building. And the neat thing about this game is, you know, observing what was changed to make it un-Donkey Kong, for lack of a better way to put it. Instead of a gorilla, the beast is kind of a Sasquatchy-looking fella. And obviously, your little guy in yellow is... he's no Mario, I'll put it that way. In fact, I'm pretty sure the character had a name, it's just that it has escaped my memory at the moment. As you get further up the building, the the width of the building gets narrower, and so you have fewer places to dodge birds and barrels and other obstacles. Now I think we'll be getting even narrower. Well, okay, maybe not this level, but the next. And I'm probably not playing this very strategically. I'm trying to get to the top of the building and show you more of the game, rather than concentrating on scoring every possible point that I could. Which, you know, also kind of mirrors how I play Donkey Kong, for whatever that's worth. Okay, yeah, we're getting... Oh! Yay, now me and her are stuck on top of the building. Oh, okay. Thanks, dude, in the biplane. You set us down somewhere? Oh, no, evidently not. We're going to start this over again with a new beast. And there are new things to dodge as well, as you can see. So there is a difficulty curve as you clear one building and reach the next. No, well, there you go. And for whatever it's worth, I remember in the gaming press at the time, Beauty and the Beast definitely did steal Donkey Kong's thunder. Probably didn't have too many fans at Coleco, but it basically proved that, you know, even on the Intellivision, even with its audio-visual superiority to the 2600, you still had companies turning out shovelware, basically. You know, get the game done as quick as possible, shorten the development curve, get it out there so we can say Donkey Kong is available on the Intellivision. And the rather favorable reception to this game over Donkey Kong for the Intellivision, you know, not just Donkey Kong overall, proved that the get it out there fast shovelware approach was, not going to was going to work about as well as that one. Oh, I'm all the way down at the bottom again? No way. I don't think I've ever done that before. Oh, that stinks. Okay, I had completely forgotten you could wind up at the bottom of the building again. And whereas Activision was the company that really showed up the manufacturer of the hardware by demonstrating that the 2600 could do more and have better games than what Atari itself was turning out for the most part. Imagic was the company that did the same for the Intellivision. Now, that being said, there are lots of first-party Intellivision games that I love. Just like there's lots of first-party 2600 games that I love. You know, the people who made the hardware obviously knew how to milk performance out of the machine. There's no denying that. But, you know, once the race is on and you have more than one company turning out software for the same platform, And, you know, especially in the especially in the marketing environment of the early 80s, which was ruled by who had the big arcade ports on their machine. There was definitely sort of a hurry up, get it on the shelves, shovelware aspect to it. I like how he falls out of the sky again, just briefly. Just briefly. He hit the ground so hard he went right through it. Ah, I hate those yellow things. Yeah. Really hate the yellow things. I don't know about well done, but thank you. As you can see, whereas I haven't really been concentrating on catching all of Beauty's hearts that she drops, it really is, once you get to the second building and then further into the game, catching the hearts becomes less of an option and more of a must, because it lets you eliminate obstacles and threats to your character. So like I said, I was just trying to get through it, show you the top of the building, get to the second stage, really, and show off more of the game. Although I think, I've showed off plenty of the game by now. So there you have it, Imagic's Beauty and the Beast for the Intellivision. Really the climbing game on this platform. Now, I could see an argument that Burger Time is also the climbing game on this platform, and, you know, I'm happy to allow that, or maybe put them at an even tie, but Burger Time and Beauty and the Beast both definitely showed that the climbing game on the Intellivision was not Donkey Kong.